Hi, Tish here. School's out, but learning never ends. It is summer break, and I'm in England visiting my son and daughter-in-law. Our first stop is Stonehenge, a huge monument here in England. Let's go check it out. And remember, watch to the end, and you'll see Chachi Marie is with her cousin, Denali Marie. Right now we're going to go into the exhibition. I am so excited to come to Stonehenge. You know, this is the world's most famous prehistoric monument. It was built in several stages, and the first monument was an early henge monument, and it was built about 5,000 years ago. And the unique stone circle was erected in the late Neolithic period, about 2500 BC. That's before Christ. There are hundreds of prehistoric objects from the Stonehenge World Heritage Site that you can see if you go into the visitor center. We went on the exhibition tour, and now we're going to go see the actual stones of Stonehenge. Stonehenge lies in the heart of one of the richest archaeological landscapes in Europe. It was built actually around the time of the Great Pyramids in Egypt, around 4,500 years ago. What I thought was so interesting is that the stones were brought really long distances, over 150 miles away. No one really knows how they did it. There are these deep grooves all in the landscape from those stones being brought even that long ago. Whatever the reason they were brought there, it is worth you going to visit Stonehenge, because how often in your life do you really get to see something that was built so long ago? We just came from Stonehenge, and now we are at the Wilton House. The Wilton House is a great manor house given to the Earl of Pembroke by Henry VIII. Remember Henry VIII? The one who started the Church of England because he wanted a divorce from his first wife? Well, this used to be an abbey, and he gave all of this land to the Earl of Pembroke because he was a buddy of his. So let's go check it out. I just can't help but imagine myself living in a place like this. I would love to have played as a child in these gardens. Of course, when I'm going around looking at the grounds, I felt like exploring, and I didn't know if I could go a certain way, but I did anyway. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here, but it's always fun to find cool little places. What is this? This looks like part of the old abbey that was here when the Earl of Pembroke received this land. This is the inside of the Wilton House. We had a beautiful private tour with this great lady. But what I really thought was so neat is you would go through and see these famous artists' paintings on the wall and sculptures. You were able to see them not in a museum setting, but in a home setting. And that made it so special. You know, the Wilton House was something we did just because we saw it on the map when we were leaving Stonehenge. And sometimes those tours become the best tours because they're out of the way, it's quieter, and a lot of fun to go look through. Just 8 miles from Stonehenge is the city of Salisbury. We went over there because it was a great place to have lunch and to see the beautiful cathedral that's there. The Salisbury Cathedral was built in 1220. Wow, that is a long time ago. And it is just magnificent. One of the things that I was very interested in is there was a copy of the Magna Carta right there in the museum. You know, the Magna Carta really influenced our founding fathers on the importance of having a representative republic in America. Well, that's it for our first portion of the trip. You know what? School's out, but learning never ends. Now, subscribe and click that notifications so that you can join me on the next portion of our trip. Now, here's Chachi Marie back in Kansas City with her cousin, Denali Marie. Have a blessed day.